Hello, you are welcome to JBW Online Mathematics. Thank you for joining me on the platform to further discuss on logarithm of numbers without tables. And don't forget, on this very aspect, we have already discussed little under the introduction, where we said that the log of a number is the power to which a given base must be raised to obtain that very number. Now we have laws of logarithm. We are going to look at the first law of logarithm. And this one will be the logarithm of 0 to any base. The log of 0 to any base. The log of 0 to any base. Now I want to maintain x as the base. Okay? This x stands for any base. Okay? Now, the log of 0 to any base is simply an error. The log of 0 to any base is simply an error, math error. Okay? Let us try this. The log of 0 to base 10. Don't forget that we have a common base. In the calculator, we have a common base, which is the base of 10. Now, get your calculator and press the log of 0. You are going to have math error. Therefore, for this, the log of 0 to any base is an error. The same thing applies to this. The log of 0 to base 10 is an error. Okay? Remember I said that the log of 0 to any base is simply an error. Okay? Let me take another base. The log of 0 to base 2 is simply an error. Okay? The log of 0 to base 3 is simply an error. It means that the logarithm of 0 to any base is mathematical error. It's simply an error. Now, if you want to try this with your calculator, apart from this very one, you want to try this very 2 with your calculator, the log of 0 to base 2, just do it this way, that the log of 0 divide the log of 2. You are going to have math error. Okay? The same thing applies to log of 0 to base 3. It simply means log 0 divide log 3. Therefore, you are going to have math error. Okay, this one is the logarithm of 0 to any base. It's simply an error. Okay, we are going to stop at this very point so that we can focus on other laws of logarithm. And this one will now lead us to the logarithm of 1 to any base.